BVB Army, welcome back to our channel, aka podcast BVB Army Hearts to Hearts. My name is Ruth.
And I'm Nicole.
Welcome back, guys. Oh my God, it's the first day of June, aka it's a very special month for our channel, aka BVB month, because coming up soon is International Black Brides Day on June 17th, and we are all excited. And as you can tell from the screen, we have amazing fans for us for this special episode. So round of applause for these amazing fans.
My name is Brianna, and I've been a fan of Black Brides for the last 2 years, so 2020.
My name is Jamie, and I've been a Black Brides fan for about 3 or 4 years now.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Ian Eldridge. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I've been a fan of Black Brides since I was 14 years old. I'll be 23 in July, so that puts me there at about 9 years.
Thank you guys so much for coming on. We did have other couple fans sign up for this episode, but due to unfortunate things and stuff coming up, they were unable to come. But thank you guys for signing up and still able to come. We appreciate it very much. And for anyone who is watching this, we do have more forms you can sign up for our coming up episodes for this month. So all the forms will be in the description below if you are very interested. But today's episode, we are all going to be talking about our amazing Black Brides merch that we have been collecting for years, days, minutes, however you want to view it. And I'm very excited, I should say, to see everyone's merch collection and everything.
I'm ready to see what people have that I don't, so I can be very envious of you guys.
Same. And before we dive into that, I do want to give a good, lovely shout out. So as we all know, it is June 1st. It's also Happy Pride Month. So happy Pride Month to the BVB Army and the wonderful community. So happy Pride Month. It is your month. We love you guys. Keep being you. I think we are ready to dive into our merch collection then.
All right, you guys. So as our very first starter question, we have, what was your very first Black Bride merchandise that you got? And I'll go ahead and start. So, okay, to be fair, I got these things like all in one. So I got 3 things all in one, if that makes any sense. My very first Black Bride merchandise, my mom came home. It was close to my birthday. So, of course, I got the We Stitch These Wounds CD. That I'm going to tell you now, you can see that crack? That makes me sad. Okay, and you want to make me sadder? What the heck? Yep, that's how old this baby is. It's been through some hell. But along with that, my mom, she wanted to Hot Topic. She found the CD. She was honestly just going to get me the CD, but she ended up finding more merchandise. So she brought me home this Never Give In t-shirt, which I kind of cut up because I like to do the whole sleeve things. And then the other shirt she found, which is a very classic one, has Sandra Alva, and it's I love this shirt, you guys. Oof.
I love
that. Right. And then, this shirt.
I want that shirt.
Which also has Sandra in it. But yeah, so my mom brought home all of that. So I got to open all of that up, and I can't lie, for it to be the very first, I was just expecting the CD. So I it was a very great surprise. But what about you, Ruth?
Okay, unfortunately, the CD wasn't my first one. It was actually this very first iconic Andy Six shirt from Hot Topic, the very first Black Bride shirt to be sold in Hot Topic. This is the original. This is still from my high school years, and I am so surprised and shocked that this actually still fits me. Wore this religiously in high school, very much. But this is it. This is my very first piece I got ever from my Black Brides collection. I love it.
I love that shirt.
It's iconic. I mean, it's a classic. Ian, I'm going to pick on you. What was your first one?
So that's the thing. It's a real tragedy because as I got older, I kind of got taller, filled out more. And some of the shirts shrunk in the wash, or they just didn't fit anymore. So it was a Black Brides t-shirt with everybody on it. It had the logo up top. My aunt got it for me for Christmas from Hot Topic. And it just so happened that I actually bought the same shirt, didn't know that she got it for me, so she had to return it. And she was like, I went into Hot Topic and it was just out of my comfort zone. There was a girl with blue hair and I was so scared. There was that, and then at Warped Tour 2015, I got a bracelet that I actually gave to Andy, if you recall from the story I told you and Nicole about. I ended up giving it to Andy. But that was my first.
What about you, Brie? What was your first BVB merch?
I have it. I think it was the same one that you have, which is the iconic. I can't unfold it. This iconic Andy 6.
Yes, it's
So that was my first.
Yay, t-shirts, buddies. I almost feel like for OG fans who have been fans of Black Belt, that was their very first one. That or the CD too. So
Yeah.
Yo, it took me forever to find that shirt. I did not find that until last year.
You would think how long you've been a fan, you would have that shirt.
I know every time I went into Hot Topic, it was sold out. I'm just surprised that they've carried it for this long.
It's a classic. I'm sorry. Any BBB fans out there who do not have it, please find it. It is a staple you need in your collection because it's the very first shirt that BBB came out for Hot Topic. And I had to have it. So yeah,
it's a must have.
Jamie, so what's your first? I know you mentioned.
Yeah. So my first and like only piece of merch, because I'm that stupid, is actually this blanket that I have. I like this album cover. Not necessarily but I like, I like that.
That is so beautiful.
Is it like a fuzzy blanket? Is it
yes,
fuzzy?
it is so soft. It's unbelievable.
May I ask where?
I just got it too, like a couple weeks ago, and I have not like gotten myself to like rip away from it yet. It's that soft and that comfortable.
Where did you find that?
Amazon, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, next question. So we come to our first. Now we must ask, what has been your recent BBB merch you've had, like gotten recently? So I'll go first to start off. Mine is this one I'm wearing right now. So it is one of Jinx's vest that I got from the Oshkosh show. He signed it and dated, and it's customized where he can write whatever. And so I actually had him write Epilepsy Warrior because he has epilepsy and shared a story, and I too have epilepsy. So this is the most recent collection I have. It's beautiful. It's warm, but it's beautiful. So
that vest is so cool.
It's amazing. They know how to style.
Oh, hell yeah. They're trendsetters for sure. The most recent Black Veil Bride merchandise that I have gotten lately is actually all thanks to Ruth. It's this really pretty new Black Veil Bride. It's literally my most recent. I know, you guys. This is terrible. I have to go and like spend all my money on their new merch, but this is my most recent one. It's all thanks to Ruth. I was not able to attend the Trinity of Terror tour. So thank you so much for getting me that.
You're welcome.
Because it's beautiful and I would have cried.
It is a beautiful shirt. I'm like, she's getting that. Brie, what is your recent BVB merch?
I really want to say it has to be, because I don't remember exactly, but I want to say it was this Research His Wounds shirt, like the 10-year shirt.
I remember seeing that one.
I got this near, I think it was Christmas.
Oh, that's hard.
And that came from the website, right? Their Black Veil Brides website?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I remember that one, yeah. I remember seeing all the 10-year ones. I'm like, oh, so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I like that you bought that one, though, because I feel like most people were getting the 10-year where it was all their eyes, which don't get me wrong. I love that shirt. It's iconic as hell, but that shirt's a good one, too.
I know, Jamie, since you only have that Black Veil Brides blanket, I know this question might be a bit tricky to answer since that's your first and recent one, too, in a way, right? So,
yeah. A thing that I would like to get is either like a couple of shirts or like the star necklace that they have.
Yeah,
because I really like that logo.
Is there one shirt in particular like it's calling your name, like I must need?
I like the Restitch These Wounds album cover, so I like that shirt. I don't know what attracts me to it, but like I like that image. I don't know why, but
It's a beautiful image.
Yeah.
I will admit that. First time I saw it, I'm like, I need to get a tattoo of it.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't happened yet. I'm still
Mhm.
debating. And what is your most recent one in your collection?
So I went to the Trinity of Terror tour. Okay, so I got the Trinity of Terror tour long sleeve.
Yes.
The only problem is that I'm a really lanky guy, and my arms are pretty long, so I have to like, roll the sleeves up because they go up anyway, which really stinks.
Oh,
And then, like shortly after the Trinity of Terror tour, I walked into Hot Topic and got a shirt that I told myself I would not get until I saw whether or not it was at the merch table at the Trinity of Terror tour, and lo and behold, it was. So I got this guy right here, pretty sick.
yes.
Dude, look at Jinx, bro. His face, that is so dank.
Yes, that shirt,
Dope
that
top.
photo was iconic. Yes, I remember seeing that Hot Topic. I'm like,
Like to see like the original photo shoot
Yeah.
of it too. I'm like, whoa.
I'm
Like
just
they did some crazy edits for that shirt. I love it.
Oh yeah. If you ever go to a Black Veil Brides concert, wait to like get certain merch because Hot Topic will put it out.
Mhm.
Either like maybe prior or maybe after. But
Yeah.
and if you miss the merch table, don't worry because Hot Topic is gonna have it like right around the corner.
Yeah, it's either like Hot Topic or even sometimes like they did with the Trinity Terror tour, they put some of the merch out in the Black Veil Brides website too. So like the sweater you're wearing, and they put that out too after the Trinity Terror. That sweater I love, by the way. It's like my go-to sweater. So
It's fine, dude. It's so comfy and so warm.
it is.
And I believe it was Jamie. You had said you had the blanket for
Yeah.
Set the World on Fire. Okay, so check this out. I have the hoodie from actually Amazon. Funny enough,
I saw that.
right here.
Dude, that's awesome. I love that.
I'm not a big fan of like the material it's made out of. It's like, you know how you wear athletic t-shirts when you're like working out and stuff like that?
Yeah.
That's kind of what it is. It's not like cotton like this is.
Like
but
soft. Yeah.
It's still so awesome, dude.
Okay, so the next question we have is your most prized possession that you own of Black Veil Bride merch, which is hard. I literally struggled because, in my personal opinion, all my merchandise is prized possession. But if I have to choose one, gosh darn it.
Oh,
Mine is literally my little figurines. And as you can see, there's a short guy over here. He rolled off and broke his legs and fell into a water dish. The little shit. Jake Pitts, damn you. These little,
Cece!
I swear if he broke, I am going to cry. These guys, oh my God, they keep falling. Okay. Well, the stand broke, so that's fun. I'm gonna put them
Nicole,
back
put it
now.
down, put it
They
down.
all
Nicole,
worry
put
me.
it down.
They're falling apart. And I glued these guys. I had to re-glue them a few times, but yeah, this stuff, this right here, you guys. I'm gonna put it back now because my hand's shaking and they're gonna fall.
Nicole, I think you just need to put that in the glass display case now.
And you know, that's the thing. I've had it in a glass display case for years. And the glass display case broke when I was moving, so I couldn't use it anymore. So now they sit on a shelf on the wall, but it's still dangerous.
Did you guys see those figures when Black Veil Brides came out with those little tiny like they're not action figures really, but they're like little statues of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what year. I think
It was 2015.
Yeah, I almost want to say it was
I think.
in the N era when those figures came out. When they came out, it was like I want to say they were coming from Switzerland. I could totally be making that up though.
I don't know where they came from, but the packaging it came in was really nice because I opened the box and it was like opening up a huge thing of just hay. And I was like, sweet, a huge box filled with hay, a little square box in there with all the figurines. I was like, yes.
Yes, I have the exact same. It was gifted to me, although I don't have all the figures. All I have are Cece, Jake. I need to reglue. No, this is Jinx. Sorry, that's Jinx. And we don't talk about Bruno. So prized possession. Okay. I really had to think about mine because my collection's been big, but It's this one right here. So it is the Wretched Divine vinyl that has all of their autographs. And when I got this, literally crying because I wanted this for so long. And this is, I would have to say, if literally the thought process has come into my head, if my house was on fire, I only had one BVB thing to grab. This will be it. This will be the only BVB I have to grab to save if my house was on fire.
Probably have to narrow it down to something that isn't a shirt or a hoodie because that's replaceable. But something like, and I showed Ruth and Nicole this when I was on the episode where I kind of gave my story. This right here is a letter from Amy Biersack, and right there is a pic from Jake Pitts. I was like, what do you call that bar that's like right up against the stage where you kind of, yeah, that. And Jake threw it down and a security guard picked it up and handed it to me and I went ballistic. I was like, let's go. So probably that. And then I would have to say Andy Black from Disrupt Festival. He signed it and I talked to him for a sec. And then one more thing, it's cracked, so I can't remember whether it was Ruth or no. It was Nicole. Nicole had the We Stitch These Wounds CD that was like cracked and stuff. I ordered this in the mail, and it kind of got crushed in my car, sadly. But the CD's still in there. But yeah, that's probably what I'd have to pick.
Ian, I want that poster of Andy. I'm just gonna put that out there. So
Which one? The Blackville
that one
one?
you just showed us. Yeah, the one that you just showed us. So
Oh, right on.
Brie, what is your most prized possession value of BVB merch in your collection?
Wow. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of hard.
I know this one was a hard question. Now we're like, oh, this is a hard one.
I mean, I guess I'll have to choose.
Aw.
I mean,
Tomorrow. I mean,
Yeah.
hey, I will approve. I mean, I approve of every single merge, but that one, yay!
Right.
yeah. I wish I had like more than that because like I do have a lot of merch, but I wish I had like even more so that I can like choose like prize possession. I have more than the album, but
Hey, it's
I don't know.
okay. We all start. I mean, we all started with our first piece, 2, 3, 10, 50th. So you're good. You're good. I know Jamie, you don't have much, but has there been like any merch you've seen out there that you think like, oh, if I ever get that, I'm going to cherish that for like, I'm going to display it. I'm just not going to touch it. I'm just going to look at it.
So if I had the Wretched and Divine album, the Ultimate Edition, like on CD or vinyl, that would be my most prized possession. I love that album.
Yes, that one, because that comes with the short film and the 3 bonus songs.
Yep. I've also watched the movie multiple times.
I think we all have.
The Legion of the Black, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I swear, merch like yesterday, I went and saw Chelsea Grin. I don't know if you guys know who that is. They're like really like death metal, incredibly heavy.
I know
Like-
who you're talking about.
Hey, let's go, Nicole. Like the first thing I'll do when I go to a show is I'm like, forget everything else. I'm going to that merch table and I'm seeing what they got. Doesn't matter who it is. Like with Black Veil Brides, you have like a common theme and a common color coordination when it comes to their merch, depending on what album. Like the Phantom Tomorrow, you have red, black, and white mostly. And then I guess when that came out, it was like purple and black, and I was like, oh, this is tough. This is tough.
I understood.
I kind of wish that they kept going with the purple theme.
Oh, yeah.
Very little purple. Very little purple. So who knows? They could always bring it back or go into a new era like green or pink.
Pink would be kind of
I love
awesome.
dig it. I dig it.
I mean, like, I think I mentioned this one time in like I think it was Sherry when she mentioned the red suits. It's like BVB made me do it. I was like, I even said like, if BVB wore pink, and pink is my least favorite color. Actually, I don't like it. But like, if BVB came out with pink merch, that's the only pink I would ever own from BVB. I'm like, okay, BVB is a pink era. Let's do it. So, all right. So this one was, what is a rare BVB merch that you have that's one it's hard to find now these days? Like most fans are still in the hunt for that maybe you have that fans are still like looking for and hunting for. So, okay, so this one's a silly one, but this came with the collection I got from Hot Topic. Is these BVB temporary tattoos.
Have those.
So this came with like a backpack. It came with the war paint stick, Nicole. I used one, but the rest of them, I'm like, I don't want to use them because they're so valuable. And I know some fans are still in the hunt for these, surprisingly. I don't think they make them anymore unless you find like fans who are selling them, which I'm sorry to whoever's watching this. I probably never will put these up for sale, but
I think they might still be selling them on a UK website, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Out of all, I've only used one of those two. I used them with all their faces and I put it right on my face.
Yeah, that's one for me.
Lick 'em and stick 'em tattoos.
The best. I only used one, so.
Rare BVB merch that is hard to find now that I have is this Blackville Brides bag. Literally, this is what I refused to get a new backpack when I was in school. My mom found this, I think, at Hot Topic when I was going into 11th grade. So it wouldn't make sense. I wouldn't need a new backpack because I graduated that year, but that I just carried around forever. Some days I still use it as a purse just because I can, but I can't take it to a concert because they'll probably tell me I can't have it, unfortunately. But yeah, that I think is, if I'm not mistaken, it's pretty hard to find right now.
Oh, yep. Yes.
Yeah.
What about you, Brie? What is one that's a rare BVB merch one that's hard to find now these days, if you have one?
Hard to find. I don't know if this counts or not, but this is like the only thing that I could think of. I have this self-titled shirt.
Whoa.
So I don't know if that counts, but
I don't think I've seen that one.
I was about to say, I have never seen it.
What?
I got this in one of Jake's giveaways last year. So that's where I got that from.
Cool.
That's probably
So I don't know
why.
if that's probably it. I don't know. That's
love
all I got.
Oh, yeah, that's one. I've never seen that. That is a rare one. So cherish that one. So,
No joke. I am jealous.
Ian, what is yours?
Rare.
Yeah, a rare one that you have that it's hard to find now these days.
Well, actually, maybe someone could find this on like I don't know, eBay or something. But as I said, I'm from St. Louis, and there's a place called The Loop, and it's a place where there are a lot of restaurants, bars, little stores and stuff. There's a thrift shop, and I was looking in the men's section, and I'm like, no way, I'll be darned. And I found this T-shirt here. It's got them all on there. I think it's pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
It's got CC, Jake, Andy, Jinx, and Bruno.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I have that shirt. It's a good one.
I've seen that shirt. Sorry, I'm like stuck every time we say Bruno because I love it.
Me too. I can't hold it in.
It was our wedding day.
Ian, I think you made a staple. Bruno, that's what we're going to be calling him, is Bruno.
Oh my god.
Okay, so again, Jamie, I know there's so much merch out there. Is there one that like other fans are like looking for that's very rare that's out there now for you that you want?
So I was like surfing the web last week and I found on like I think eBay or somewhere it was Andy's like jean jacket hoodie that he wore like back in the Wretched Divine album. And I don't know if it's still there, but I wanted it.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, like was it like a replica or was it actually the one he wore?
I don't know, but it was a
Okay.
size small, so I'm like making assumptions.
Huh.
But like it looked like damn near the same everything. Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't read because I know he talked about that, like how I don't know what was he thinking. Like, okay, it was like a leather jacket. He had one sleeve and one sleeve was cut off. So every time he would move, it just felt weird because like it was short and then long. So it was just like kind of like a cape he was kind of wearing. He would describe it. So I'm actually curious, like, well, what do the guys do with all those costumes? Like, especially with Andy when he made it, like, what do they do when the era is done?
Yeah, I'd love to know.
Like, Andy, do you still have that? Because I mean, if you want to put it up for donation and bid it, I mean, I might bid in it.
I'm almost willing to bet that he has a lot of that stuff because I think there was an interview that he did that was he said something about like how he had like a bunch of stuff that he had from like those days, like to show his kids whenever he had them.
Aw.
I think that was on the Andy show a few years ago. I could be wrong. It was back when he had long hair, so like 15, I think.
Ian,
Yeah.
did you find it?
I don't know. I thought I did, but did it look something like this right here?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. So I know this one might sound almost similar as the
Yeah.
last one because this one is the last one was rare BVB merch you have that was hard to find. Now this one is merch that you have, but it was hard for you to get, like to have in your reach. And personally, for me, it was this Black Veil Bride's tiara. I searched all over the place for this because I saw it. I'm gonna wear it. I saw it online. I think I might have found it on Etsy, I think. It's definitely not like a Black Veil Bride's merchandise itself. It's fan made, but it was just at the time when I got it, which was around, I think 2013, it was like very popular and trending and everyone was getting it. So like this took forever to get. And I didn't even actually find it myself. Someone ended up like finding it for me. So I was so grateful. So thank you so much. It's actually funny. The person that found it, your name is Michael Scott. And that makes me laugh even harder because I love The Office. So,
Ah,
I don't watch The Office, but I
pretty great.
got that reference though.
I love you for that.
Okay.
So this one for me was hard to find.
It's a beautiful Tara. I had the pleasure of wearing it once or twice. So
Yes.
okay, mine was easy. So I don't know if you guys can see back here, but I do wear a lot of bows. Hi, that is my bow collection. Don't ask how many I have. I think it's over 30. I don't know if you guys remember, but this was sold by Hot Topic. Actually, I have two. BVB came out with hair bows at Hot Topic at one point, and I remember seeing that in high school. Did not have the money to buy it. So later years passed. I think they was out of stock. They didn't do another restock. I thought I lost my chance. So, I started downloading those app Depop, Poshmark to look for it. And then I just saw it. First bow I saw was this one. It has all their logos and their name, Black Veil Brides, on it. And I saw it. I'm like, must have. I was just like, I was in the like looking and looking and looking and looking. It was so hard because like either fans would find it before me and buy it, or I was too late. And so when I saw it, it was up for sale. I was like, I don't care how much it is. If you're gonna charge me $15 for this, okay. So I got this one as my first one. And then again, I kept looking in these apps, and then I finally saw this one with their BVB logo in the center of it. So I'm like, must have. It took so many years. It was so difficult to find them, but now I have them. and I wear them consistently to BVB concerts and everything. So it's like, it's my thing. Like I had to have it. Like, do you not see the bows right here?
The bows were super cute.
What about you, Ian? Is there any merch that was like, it was super hard for you to find that you actually have it now?
So it wasn't as hard for me to find as it was for me to make.
Oh,
About a year or so ago, I was in a relationship. I was dating a girl, and we went on a double date, me and Mexican, and then we went over to her friends and we painted, of all things. And I got to pick a canvas, and I said black because, I mean, edgy, emo, you know. Anyway, so I made my own BVB fan art, and I thought it was the coolest thing in all of Missouri. So here it is, my canvas.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you actually did a really good job.
I feel like I butchered the star.
Trust me, that morning star is hard to do freehand. I struggle every day with it.
But yeah, that's it's one that I thought was pretty hard to kind of put together because I could draw a mean stick figure, but I cannot paint to save my life.
I think you did an excellent job painting. And correct me if I'm wrong. Did I see like purple splatter on it?
Yeah. So here's the funny thing about that. So I said we were on a double date, and the other guy I was with was like, "Hey, bro, come outside." And I'm like, "Okay." So I had gotten done doing everything, and he said, "What colors do you want?" And I said, "Well, I like dark red and purple." He set it on the lawn on the grass, and he said, "Take a paintbrush and just," and I'm like, "Okay." So we're both just out there like throwing paint all over this canvas, and I'm like, "We probably look stupid, but it's okay. We're having fun."
I love it. Yes. Jackson Pollock style. Let's just go crazy with splatter.
You never have too much splatter.
No. I know, Jamie, it's a very similar question, but is there any other merch you're still like looking for that you most like, you know, are hard to find? So
I'm not on the search like at the moment, but like I mean, and the blanket wasn't that hard to find, but it took forever to ship for some reason. Like I ordered it like a month ago and it just got here like the 20th of like May.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
It might have came from a different country, perhaps.
probably more than
Yeah,
likely.
did Amazon like tell you like the estimate like shipping?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming it wasn't on Prime. That's what my assumption is.
I think it was actually.
Ha!
Yeah, which is really weird.
What about you, Brie? Is there one that you just had a hard time to find, but you finally actually got it and stuff?
Honestly, not that I could think of, but being on the topic of like handmade, does that count? Or
Yeah, totally.
okay, because well, I have three, but is that I don't know. I actually did make so when the Born Again music video came out and they were putting out like the teasers and stuff, I like right away I'm like, yeah, this is Born Again. So I made these.
Awesome!
Yo, those are badass looking.
So these took me, I don't know, like 3 days. I did the look like 2 days after the video came out.
Nice.
So the funny thing about these are actually made out of a shoebox.
Hey, whatever works. I live for that. I do the exact same thing sometimes if I want to do enter the world of cosplay. So
Yeah.
Nice
then-
creativity there.
I got two more actually. This one I wore on here once. It was the
Oh, yeah.
jacket that I made.
I remember you wearing
Or-
that.
Jake's jacket, I should say.
I love it.
And then I made the leg garter.
I love handmade stuff. I'm assuming you know how to sew like with a hand machine one or
No, well I just kinda I'm not a pro at it, so I just kinda wing it.
oh, okay. I mean that's probably better than what I can do. So the next question is a merch that you are still in the hunt for that you don't have right now, but you're still in the hunt for. Mine, it's my number one. Nicole has it. And I'm just like, It's the Legion in Black mask that they wore in the Wretched Divine era. I remember them selling it. I could not afford it at the time. I'm still hoping I can find it somewhere, but my chances are very slim. that mask that Nicole has.
Okay, mine's broken.
But I am still in the hunt for that one because I need it because I love that era. And so far unsuccessful, but I'm hoping one day to get it.
Well, and you know what's funny about the merch that you're on the hunt for is the merch that I'm on the hunt for. Ruth has. It's the Halloween Black Veil Brides t-shirt with the pumpkin. Okay. I love that shirt. I was unaware at the time that Black Veil Brides was selling it. And when I found out that they were selling it and it was no longer in stock, I hyperventilated. It's the coolest Black Veil Bride shirt, you guys. If you love Halloween, like that is the shirt for you.
I also really want your shirt, Nicole, the one with Andy, and it's got like green and he's like undead looking.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
I found it. I am sorry, I have way too many. I found it.
You guys, tell me that is not cool.
Oh my god.
Black Veil Brides, hi. If you're watching this, you need to make more Halloween stuff like this. Like, there are so many Halloween fanatics.
That's a flex, dude. That is a flex for sure.
I got so lucky with this one because I remember seeing it around, but again, high school could not afford it. So I found it. I'm like, oh, it's mine.
You're so lucky. That shirt is so bomb.
If I ever find it, Nicole, I swear to God, I will either buy it or send it to you, whatever I need to do, because you need this. You definitely need this. Jamie, is there like a merch that you're just like, again, like still in the hunt, like maybe possibly wanting to have so much?
I'd want the Wretched and Divine masks like Nicole has, but I also kind of want the Born Again music video masks.
They are coming out with an
that
auction
too.
with that. Where that's going to happen. Yeah. I'm actually curious of how many fans are going to. I'm hoping it's a bidding type situation for those masks. So
I have a feeling though, like so many fans are gonna get on the. I feel like they might crash the website because so many at once are gonna come and bid.
Well, I wonder if they're gonna do it all of them or do it one by one. Like first up is Lonnie, Cece, Jake, Jinx, and then Andy, the Prophet. So
I'm hoping after they auction the band worn masks, I am hoping that later on, maybe like closer towards Halloween, they release it, even if it's limited edition, like at least everyone has their chance at grabbing it, you know?
Replicas. They need to make replicas. Brie, is there a merch that you're possibly still in the hunt for that you're still looking?
Does like the merch website count, I guess?
Yeah, any merch that you're looking for.
I would say the Researcher's Wounds, but the long sleeve. Because I've been wanting to get that and I haven't gotten it yet.
I remember that one. Yes, that one looked pretty cool. And what about you? What is one merch you're still in the hunt for?
So I actually saw you two, Ruth and Nicole. I saw the two of you doing one of these things like a pose. You had a Black Veil Bride's Christmas sweater on.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Exactly. I know that sweater. I like it's that one and the one the Phantom Tomorrow you're wearing. You know, like those are the two most comfiest sweaters and the warmest sweaters I own. Like that Christmas sweater that they have is so soft and so warm. So it's like I sometimes overheat myself in the bed because it's that warm. So. There it is.
Oh, dude, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this sweater is thick.
It is thick, but it's so comfortable.
It will keep you warm.
I would love to have that Christmas sweater, and then I'm like 90% sure I saw this on the website. I know it's something kind of small, but what I've been doing lately to my speaker, my Bluetooth speaker in my room that connects to my TV, is I've been putting stickers on it, and I also have 2 water bottles that I bring with me. I put stickers on those. They have a sticker set, the Phantom Tomorrow. That would be really nice to have. Oh, you got them.
Yeah, this one.
I love stickers so
I
much.
love stickers too. I'm sure that sticker set is somewhere out there, and I really hope one day you will eventually have it in your hands. So
Absolutely.
Yes. All right, you guys. Our next question is merch that you got as a gift from someone. Okay. So I was having troubles with mine. I can't lie. I actually do have 2 that I would like to share. The first one being So one of my best friends, he lives in England. So I never get to see him. But the best part about him living in England is that let me just say they get all the best Black Veil Bride merchandise. Let me just point that out. He got me this vinyl, that the Black Veil Brides 4 vinyl. It's my very first vinyl. I don't have a vinyl of anything. So this honestly meant a lot to me that he gave it to me. I have a way of playing it, but I'm too scared to take it out of the packaging, so it stays in there. And then the second thing I have to grab real quick. My grandma is not really into anything dark or scary or anything like that. So it was kind of funny because when she realized how much I love Black Veil Brides, like she's not willing to go into Hot Topic or Spencer's or any of those stores, but my grandma likes to make things. And of course, she wanted me to, I'm just gonna tell you now, this thing is really cute, but y'all might think it's ugly because everyone tells me it's ugly. I think it's the color she picked. It's yellow and she put a veil around it, and it's a picture of the guy. It's very worn out, but she picked my favorite photo of the band ever, and I'm just like, I wore it so proudly. And it's a grandma sweater, but it's like the best thing ever, you guys. This is a grandma sweater, and I love it.
To see that on you. Oh my God. Oh my, I love it.
I will wear it for the podcast one of these days, maybe when it's cold.
Oh my God. I love that. Holy cow. I love that. That it was so sweet of her. It is a grandma sweater though. It is a grandma sweater.
I know. I was like, it's yellow, which is cute because I like yellow. She's like, I'm not gonna do black. I'll do your other favorite color, yellow. Okay.
She put black in it though.
Exactly. I thought the veil was a nice touch. Very unexpected.
So I will admit, my Black Veil Brides collection, I've mostly purchased myself because my friends and family don't really get me it because they don't know what I have already. So they just don't even attempt to like assume that I have this or not. So most of it I got in myself. I have actually 3 little things now. I had 2, but now that Nicole, it's not a sweater, but it's something handmade. As I mentioned about these bows, those were the hard to find. So I was still in the hunt for these. And one of my best friends since kindergarten, he's very talented. I tell him he needs to make these to sell these like on Etsy. Still hasn't. I'm still trying to convince him. He knew I was on the hunt for these guys. So he actually made me a Black Veil Brides bow because I was still on the hunt for one. So this is a handmade that he made for me. So I don't know if you can really tell. So there's a black ribbon. It does have like a black veil on top of it. And he used one of those Cricut machines to make the logo right here. Yeah, like he's like in the Christmas card, he's like, I know you're still in a hunt for these, but I hope this one will supply until you do find them. I'm like, I started crying because I'm like, you didn't have to make this for me. So he knows, like, I cherish it very much.
It's adorable. It's the thought that counts, though.
Yeah. And then the other 2 things I got as gifts, in a way, I consider this as a gift because this came from Andy and Cece. So if you guys don't know, on the shopping app Depop, Juliet, his wife, has an account, and occasionally she does sell Andy's stuff that Andy is okay to get it rid of. And so I bought one of his shirts, and I honestly was just expecting just the shirt itself, which is beautiful. I still have it, but he actually wrote me a card, and this is the card that Andy wrote. And inside is his signature, and he did a little doodle of Blackbird in it. So it was super sweet to read that and get that from him. So that was super sweet. And the last thing is Cece's drumstick that I got from the Trinity of Terror tour, because he kind of just threw that at me. And I'm like, yup, thank you. Those are my 3 little things I got as gifts. What about you, Brie? Have you gotten any BVB stuff as gifts?
Yeah, one that I got not last Christmas, but the one before. It's the Reese 60s Wounds.
Yes, that
You can see it.
hoodie.
And then, the back.
Oh yeah, I remember. That hoodie is rad. Ian, has you been given gifts of BVB stuff for your collection?
So I think the only thing that I've actually been given is, well, she didn't actually end up giving it to me because she had to return it. But earlier when I'd said my aunt went into Hot Topic, and yeah, God, that was like, oh Lord, I was 15. Aside from that, Well, I mean, Jake Pitts throwing the guitar pick and then getting that, I guess, is considered something I kind of hold near and dear that was given to me. I will say that. But that's about it, actually. I haven't really gotten a gift because my parents are like, you have way too much stuff for Black Girl Brides. And it's like, talk to the hand, mom, talk to the hand, dad. All right. And it's like you said, I mean, I kind of like, I purchased most of my merch myself. So that doesn't really bother me all that much.
No, I get that. My parents, my mom especially was the same way when I was growing up in the high school, because she's like, nope, yep, too much. I'm like, there's never too much of BVB, mom. You don't understand.
Right. My mom finally understands that now.
Jamie, have you by any chance received any gifts as BVB merch for like Christmas, birthday, occasion? No, not yet.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the blanket was a gift myself, if you really want to count it as that, but
Well,
otherwise not yet.
hoping for maybe future birthdays or Christmas, friends or family can get you some stuff of BVB to start building up your collection. So I'm really hoping.
Yeah.
All right. The last question we have, which I'm very intrigued to hear you guys' answer, is we want to hear if you guys have any ideas that you can give Blackfoot Brides for any future merch, because I have my top two. And this has to be a thing, Blackfoot Brides. I don't. Okay, and you can relate with me. Because Funko Pops. BVB, you need to make Funko Pops, please. I will buy so many. This is a Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec, but still, I need the Blackfoot Brides Funko Pops. Please, Blackfoot Brides, Funko Pop too. I need them. Yup, thank you, Ian. Like, I know the fan who made it, those fan art of the Funko Pops, the internet thought it was real and I thought it was real. It was fan art. It broke my soul just a little bit because I really thought it was a thing. But Blackfoot Brides Funko Pop, this is my plea. You need to make Blackfoot Brides Funko Pops, and you need to make a lot of them, like so many units, because I promise you, you will sell out. I even heard from the band members, they will purchase them themselves too. Like, they don't care if they get it free. They will purchase themselves because they think it needs to happen. That's it.
I know. I was so excited when I saw that. I legitimately sent it to Ruth and was like, and then she had to break the news to me.
I was like, oh, okay. That's just one. That's my top ideas. It's just Funko Pops, please. Funko Pops. That's please and thank you. Mostly please. So, what about you, Nicole? What's your idea for?
Okay. Well, I mean, this idea, like, it wasn't necessarily my idea, as it kind of was as a whole decision of me, Ruth, and Cassidy. Makeup palettes. Can you imagine? Like, okay, let me just grab one real quick. Okay, just imagine this, but it says Black Veil Brides and it's got their logo, and you open it up and it's got all the pretty colors, and they have like their own, like, that'll be, I'm just saying, Black Veil Brides, please make a makeup palette. Not even just a palette. If you could also make lipstick and another war paint stick, literally just make everything. Please, everything makeup would be awesome. I will never buy any other makeup again.
I second this, please. A makeup collection needs to happen. Also, which brings me, Nicole, I don't know if you purchased this, but through AP magazine, because Andy came out with his own like lipstick. Do you remember that?
Okay, y'all, let me just say I was not aware of this. This is the first I'm hearing of this, and now I want to cry. I didn't know. But I say it's funny because I remember that AP magazine coming out, because I can't lie, I think we can all agree when the photo shoot that Andy did, we were not ready for that. Oh my gosh. So I remember the magazine and the posters, but I didn't know it came with lipstick. Now I'm depressed. What is it, red lipstick?
Yeah. So, okay. Hello, fans. AP came out with this amazing photo shoot with Andy with this cover. Hi, that's all I'm going to say. Very androgyny. Hi. And so they came out with bundles, and one bundle came with like a necklace, as random as it was, a bar of soap. Don't ask me. Yes, I got it. It came with the bundle. It was weird. I don't know why it came with soap.
Wait.
I swear.
Wait, soap? A bar of soap? You have BVB soap?
It was mostly Andy Black soap.
Does it have his initials on there?
No, okay. Wait, hang on. Hang on.
I was not aware of soap. I am so mad. I missed my chance. Lipstick and
Okay. Oh God. I'm sorry, Nicole. I didn't mean to strike a nerve.
soap. I want the soap.
Okay. So when this release issue came out, this is when Andy did his My Way version of the song, and the music video came out too. And beautiful, yes, Ian, you are correct. Beautiful song. So they had bundles, and I'm trying to remember every single bundle. So they had the magazine, they had a My Way t-shirt, which I didn't, that was a separate bundle. So the bundle I got came with this, the bar soap, necklace, and this lipstick. So the bar soap, it wasn't like engraved or anything. It smelled really nice, but it came with this My Way Andy Black bag.
Oh, cute. So you put your soap in there.
It still smells like the soap, honestly, but the soap wasn't anything. It wasn't black. It didn't have engravement or anything, but it was, Andy, out of all things, why a bar soap? I'm still questioning that.
It makes me think of you ever see the ads on YouTube for Dr. Squatch, the bars of soap? Yeah, that's what that makes me think of.
I don't know. When I saw the bar of soap, I'm like, I don't know why my head went to Fight Club. It just did. So
What's the first rule of Fight Club, Ruth?
don't talk about Fight Club. So that, and then this was the, okay, so hi. Okay, so Nicole, I'm sorry to crush your spirits. This was the lipstick that came with this. So this was the packaging for the lipstick with him on it and everything in the ingredients. And so it's a lipstick, like a liquid lipstick. And this is what it looks like.
Liquid.
Ooh.
So it's a beautiful red. It's, yeah. It doesn't really it smells like liquid. It's not like a Jeffree Star liquid lipstick, but it's actually really well pigmented and everything. So that was a thing, guys. This is
like vampiric red.
This is the only related Black Veil Brides makeup I own that is from Andy. Hi.
You were so lucky. I love that I just had no clue about this.
Assuming out of everyone, you would have had it.
The one time I didn't buy an AP magazine. Darn it.
Okay, so we got Funko Pops and makeup. Jamie, do you have any amazing ideas that BVB should make a merch of?
See, mine's kind of like yours, except for I'd like to see like dolls being made, like a Ken doll kind of thing, you know. Except for Black Veil Brides, you know, yeah, That's what I'd love to see, because I've seen like others like do it. So I'd love to see.
No, I was just gonna say like little action figures of all the guys. Yes.
The Barbies actually, I think it's this person. They actually took Barbie dolls and they reshaped their face and put on the makeup, and they created one of every single member. They look so cool. I don't know if they're for sale or not. If they are, they're probably worth a lot of money.
I'd love to see them.
Because I've seen people do that, because like on Etsy, some beautiful artists create like customized Funko Pops, which I'm very tempted to like, hey, can you just do BVB Funko Pops? Here's my money.
Right. For
someone to make Ken Barbies like Black Veil Brides or whatever, like I can see that happening for sure. So because that's the thing, people like literally get like those Monster High dolls, remove all the makeup and customize it as their own whatever.
I love watching people do that, because like I'm not creative whatsoever, like artistically, so like watching people like be able to wipe off a whole Barbie face or something and then like make something else is completely insane to me.
It's satisfying, and I would agree with you. By the way, Nicole, there's a creator on YouTube who's did a Jeffree Star Barbie doll. I'm just gonna say that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they got like all of his tattoos on and everything. Like it looks legit. So.
See, and that's what I love. Like if they do come out with Black Veil Bride Barbie dolls, they have to get every tattoo in there. There are no shortcuts in this, you guys. So I like that idea. I want BVB Barbies.
Bree, what is your idea for future BVB merch that they should absolutely make?
So I was thinking like mini backpacks
Yes.
because I like mini backpacks. So I think it would be kind of interesting to see like if they had BVB themed. I don't know how like the like in terms of design, but I think it would look really cool.
When you say mini backpacks, I think of that one brand. Oh my god, Lounge something.
I have one I could pull out.
Yeah, I'm trying to
If you wanna-
remember that brand. Like they make tons of Disney themed backpacks.
It makes me think
Oh,
of
I
a
have-
Hot Topic when you go in there and you see all the mini backpacks.
Yeah,
and
that's what
stuff
I think. That's the same brand. Yeah,
Mhm.
that one. Yeah,
Yeah. So like if it were in like a Black Veil Brides theme.
I would 100% agree with that. I love backpacks. I got one right now. That's from my favorite anime. So I agree with that.
A mini backpack would be so cute.
Right, with the logos, or maybe that with the new era, they can have Blackbird and Nine in the background, and all like crows and like the Phantoms and Nine's minions in the Fields of Bone era. I'm just saying, BVB. We're just saying.
We're just throwing out ideas for you guys, you know.
All right, and I'm sure you have a good one. What is a BVB merch that they should make? An idea.
So
Okay.
two, and
Okay.
actually one popped up when Nicole was showing the Andy doll. So here's one that I think would be really funny, and I made a tweet about it one day. I was thinking about Scooby Doo, right? And there's 5 people in Scooby Doo, 5 members of Black Veil Brides, and I'm like, okay, who would be who? So I thought Andy would be Fred, Cece would be Daphne, because Cece seems like a damsel in distress. and then
Okay.
you have Jinx. Jinx is the oldest member in the band, therefore he has the most wisdom, right? So Velma's the smart one, so I figured Jinx would be Velma.
Okay, I can agree with that one.
Lonnie just seems like a shaggy looking dude, and then Jake Pitts could be Scooby Doo. just see Jake Pitts pop up and be like,
Oh my god. Okay, you did that like creepily good.
I would
Okay,
like to
so
see,
wait, so what? Wait, okay. I'm just sorry. Going back to track. What's the idea then with the Scooby Doo and the?
so like, and this could be a YouTube video, it could be like a short film. I would love to see like an animator go to work and create a cartoon where Andy and Cece, Jinx, Jake, and Lonnie, they're on a tour bus one night and they break down in front of a haunted house and then they like try and solve a mystery or something. I think that would be really cool, like really cute. And I don't know. I feel like it'd be really quirky because you know how Scooby-Doo, they split up and look for clues. So Andy, Cece, and Jinx could look in one part, and then Lonnie and Jake are like kicking it, hanging out in the kitchen, making something to eat and stuff. I think that'd be cool. And then the other idea was a Nerf gun brand because Andy is infatuated with Nerf guns.
I can see that. Yeah, because he does that in the Andy show a lot. That would be legit. The Scooby Doo. I'm sorry, I'm so caught up on the Scooby Doo.
I know, right?
Genius. I think that Scooby Doo idea as like a comic would be amazing just to have. So
Yes.
Mhm. You couldn't have picked the characters better too, like spot on.
I'm sorry, Cece as Daphne. That's all I have in my head right now.
Okay, well, I know I was not expecting that too.
I
So
was expecting Cece, like either Scooby or Shaggy. I'm sorry. I was like those two heads.
wow.
I would have
picture
gotten
all of
away
that
with
happening.
it too if it hadn't been for you meddling band members.
Yes. Okay, Black Veil Brides. Chris, hi Chris, BVB, Sumerian Records, Funko Pops, makeup brands out there, any clothing brands, toy brands out there. We as the BVB Army, we need these merch to come to life. Please, we're just giving you great ideas. I'm just telling you, if these come to in life where we can physically hold them into our hands, I guarantee you guys will sell out. Guarantee.
I think everything mentioned would sell like hotcakes.
Oh, immediately. I would be broke afterwards. I would somehow have to get out a loan.
pull out a loan for BVB merch.
Pretty much. Yep. Hashtag BVB struggles.
Yes, for real though.
So I know we send those questions out, but literally like minutes before we started recording, Nicole threw me one question, which I thought was a cool, amazing question. So I know we're going to put you guys on the spot.
So I thought of this kind of last minute because as you know, once again, I was going through all my merch for like each question, like, what should like I pick? And then it dawned on me, does anyone have a Black Veil Bride, any Black Veil Bride merchandise that you got, you loved, and then you either lost it or it broke or it somehow got destroyed? Because I've got plenty of those. For me, I don't know if you guys remember when Black Veil Brides was coming out with like the holiday bundle. It came with like Black Veil Brides wrapping paper, and it came with Black Veil Bride to and from stickers, and it also came with Christmas ornaments. And I got the Christmas ornaments, and let me just tell you, my cat broke both ornaments. I was so devastated. I never put them on the tree because I was terrified that, because they just attack the tree. So I actually put a nail on the wall and hung it up. And tell me how he was able to jump onto things to get up there and to whack it off, and it fell and shattered. Completely broke my heart because that holiday bundle does not exist anymore. It does not. And I don't even know where to find the ornaments, unfortunately. My heart. I'm so sad. So that's why I thought maybe if you guys had merchandise that you loved and it went away on accident.
So I have two things for me. Nothing really gotten destroyed. I've gotten BVB stolen though from me. It was two things. It was surprisingly one of my ex-boyfriends who actually got me into BVB. And he still denies it that he stole it. He claims that it's his. I don't believe it because he definitely stole it. So one was a shirt, and I'm gonna have to find an image to insert it in here to show you guys what a shirt it looked like. But like it had Sandra still in it. The guys were on top. Andy had his long hair, kind of like barbed wire, and it said we stitch these wounds. We stitch these wounds or something. And it was the coolest shirt. And then so he stole that one. And another thing he stole was, I don't know if you guys knew, but Black Veil Brides, I think it was sold in Hot Topic too, came out with like necklaces as dog tags. And so yeah, it came like with one and then another one. He took one of the dog tags. I still have one of them. Thankfully he didn't steal both of them, but I still have one. But like I know he stole it because he literally had the balls to post a photo on social media of him wearing that shirt and the dog tags. And I confronted him and he denies. And I was just so mad at him. I think I might have hit him. But yeah, that was stolen from me. Kind of bittersweet.
See, if only we lived back in the day. You steal something, your hand is gone. I mean, that should not really be a thing, but I mean, I'm so sorry. That is, I feel your anger. If anyone stole my Black Veil Bride merchandise, which came close one time, I would be furious.
Nope. I'm still, if I've ever met him and, oh, you want to be friends? I'm like, no. Unless you give me back my stuff, then yeah. So, but yeah, that's like the only thing I've gone and stolen. Like I haven't lost anything. I'm usually careful about that. Nothing has been destroyed yet. So good in that area. So, if any of you guys have like BVB merch stolen, or maybe you've lost or misplaced or destroyed by any chance by a pet.
Tragic accident.
All right, Ian, you have your finger up. What is yours?
Well, I believe I told Ruth and Nicole this, but Jamie and Brianna or Brianna, am I pronouncing that correctly?
It's either way.
Okay.
I guess.
So
I don't know.
I just wanted to be respectful. 3 years ago, actually, I was in a really, really bad car accident.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I went to a store in the mall and I got the Wretched and Divine CD because back then I didn't have like an aux cord or Bluetooth, so I'd pop in CDs. And Wretched and Divine was in the CD player in my car when the accident occurred. So I was sitting still on the highway. Traffic wasn't moving, and I felt impact from behind me and heard glass break, and my head flew forward and hit the steering wheel. Well, I woke up because I was knocked out cold. I woke up and paramedics were pulling me out of my vehicle, took me to the hospital. My car was totaled. And sadly enough, I believe the case was something that was able to be saved, but the CD is trapped in that player forever. And I'm like 90% sure it's in, I believe we took it to sell the scraps for parts. I can't remember for the life of me what we did with that car. Rest in peace. It was bad.
Rest in peace, Russian Divine CD. Nicole.
I know. Well, because I'm literally thinking like the CD could totally still be alive as long as the car is like fixed. But if they just completely threw it, like crushed it, then that thing is gone and it just breaks my heart. Like, no.
If it would have been like, I think I had like a Tom Petty CD in there or something. If it would have been any other CD, I would have been like,
Yeah.
But it's
No.
hard to find Black Veil Brides like CDs, vinyls.
Yeah, no, I
Mhm.
feel your pain on that one. Yeah. Well, I hope maybe you can get a replacement for it. That way you can have it back and have the case as like a tombstone for your first one. So
Exactly. But you know what? We're glad that you made it out. That's what matters.
Yeah.
That's what's most important is you got out of that. The CD might not have, but that's okay. What matters is you.
you. Mm-hmm.
That car saved my life. I'm actually really shocked that I only ended up with a mild concussion and then a hip misplacement. That was really it. Wow, it still baffles me to this day.
Well, I'm glad again you are safe and that you're still here. You can still collect merch and go to concerts. Yes, thank you guys so much for coming on this episode and showing your guys' amazing BVB merch. It was so fun just to look at it and hear your stories about each and every single item that you guys have and hear your ideas and hearing like what you're still looking for. It was just amazing to see your guys' collection. So thank you guys so much for coming on this episode to start off BVB month on our channel. So thank you guys so much.
Yes, we know it was a bit short notice, so thank you for
Thank
attending.
you. Yes, thank you so much. Please, BVB Army, all of their descriptions will be down below if you want to give these amazing fans a follow on Twitter and Instagram. All of their links will be down in the description below too. And we will just want to say for next week, we are looking forward to filming another episode with fans. It is the KAHOOT Guess the BVB song. And I believe Ian and Bree, you did sign up for that, did you? I think so. I think I saw your guys' name on it. We are looking forward to playing KAHOOT and to the other fans too who signed up for that. We are looking forward to meeting you guys and playing the amazing BVB KAHOOT game with you guys. So we understand with these forums, obviously things do come up and with the fans' personal life. And if we do get notified that you can join it, please keep a lookout on our Twitter. We will be definitely announcing if the forum is closed, we're good. But if things happen, we'll let you know we have spots available. So please keep an eye out on our Twitter. Our Twitter account will also be linked before, but we are super excited for next week to meet all the fans to play this amazing KAHOOT game with them. And real quick, for those fans who did sign up for KAHOOT, with the KAHOOT, you kind of need two smart devices just to play the game. You could use your laptop and kind of switch between the screens. The phone might be a bit tricky because you kind of do need your phone to play KAHOOT. I just want to make that real clear. I will send out a message. All information will be given out as soon as the forum is. We're good to go with the forums. Again, thank you, Ian, Bree, and Jamie for coming on and showing your amazing collection. We definitely appreciate it. So thank you guys so much.
I was also going to say, for the KAHOOTS game, I know you have to have like a phone and a computer. You guys, if you have tablets work too. If you have those, definitely bring those on with you.
Yes. And all the forms that we have still available are down below for the future episodes for this month. We're still looking for fans for 2 of our videos, which is dissecting the Knives and Pans music video and our fun drawing challenge. For the drawing challenge, I just want to say you don't have to be a professional artist. You do not need to be a professional artist. Trust me, you don't. It's all for fun and games. So don't panic if you're like, I can't draw. It's all fun for games. I can't draw with this twist. I can tell you that. So
I can't draw to save my life. So
I can't either.
My art teacher used to tell me, if you can write your name, you can draw. I'm like, sure.
Like
A
I
stick
said,
person, maybe.
stick
Yeah.
figure.
Yeah, stick figure. Hey, if you could do a professional stick figure, come and join the game with us. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in this episode. All of the links are in the description. We will see you guys next week for another round of BVB month. And with that, goodbye, guys.